let's move on to different matters. And RMD refused to grow. Richard Mofe-Damijo, yes, he is in the news, and he says that being called a legend is a scam. Being called a legend that people are fighting over. People are always claiming to be legends. But the veteran Nollywood actor, Mr. Richard Mofe-Damijo, popularly known as RMD, has revealed why he does not believe or he does not like being referred to as a legend. And he said this during his appearance on Bayou's Curiosity Made Me Ask podcast. And while explaining that he does not see himself as one, he named veteran actors such as Peter Idochi, Olu Jacobs as legends. I mean, for them, they are more like an ancestors now. And he also expressed his displeasure with the title RMD, and where he went on to say all of those things. And I think I agree with him to some extent. I mean, I feel like people also refer to some of these people as legends because they see how far they've come when they started. I mean, all of us were very young when we started watching these people, and then we seen them grow, perfect their acting skills and all of that, all the impacts they've made in the creative industry across Africa, not just Nigeria alone. Because if he hadn't really worked hard, if he hadn't paid his dues, we wouldn't be talking about him now here. So I think it just comes from a place of acknowledgement, sort of gratitude. We are just expressing our admiration for their works. But I also understand where he's coming from, because now we are in an industry where sometimes in a movie, instead of picking a grown person to play a grown person role, we'll pick a young one and then dress him as an older person. You get it? So it's like as soon as they attain a certain age or a certain status in the industry, we sort of give them this title so that we can sideline them.
Sika, I think where he's coming from and how I understand him, he's talking about it from how people pertain the word legend.
Yeah.
In our African settings, the moment the person is old, you've seen the person do it for more than 2 or 3 years,
decades.
And probably the person has even been out of the game.
Yeah.
They'll say, oh, that legend.
So that we retire you.
No, not even to retire you. Let's say, Sika, I've been in the media space for 5 years and I go on a break for 10 years and I go somewhere. The introduction will be media legend, Deben. Whilst to the person in his 5 years or what was not able to make any impact in that sector, in that industry, and you are telling me that the person is a legend. I think those who, I don't know, there should be a category for us to know and say, oh, this is a legend, this is a professional.
So what's going to be the criteria?
Then I'm saying there should be standards to doing that, because in Ghana here like this, there's a high life artist, high life or hip life. There's an artist that wherever I go, people say Mako and Kofi Annan didn't know. I can't say it on right now because the last time I had issues, they call him a legend. I'm like, how does this man become a legend? Is it because the man has been doing it for a very long time, or is it because the name is all over, so we tend to call the person a legend? I think we should always find the true definition of the word legend. If we get to know the meaning of the word legend, there are some words we would not misplace them. Because it's always misplaced though. Oh, true Ghanaian music legend. The person is not even known. But because the person has been in that space for a very long time and he or she even knows that he is struggling in that space, they will call you a person, oh, our legend is here. Let's stop doing that. Let's an old actor, or we say, oh, one of our old actors. But
when you say old too, it kind of sounds,
because when you say legend, it kind of sounds like the person made an impact. Do you know do you know who legends are?
So now
legends are celebrated.
So now we should just say veterans.
Veteran cry is a very good word.
Yeah.
even a veteran is a word that we can put
and
there.
it holds so much respect as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when we put in legend, do you remember there are shows that say legends of this, legends of that, because they are being celebrated for an impact they made with something, not just being in the space. Oh, in the space, there's a lot of who have been in the space.
Yeah.
Today you walk and you say, hey, this man is a legend, though. Legend saying. So do you want to? No, I can't.
But do you think
you want to compare some legends to Kwame Nkrumah? Like what my senior man Napo did. Comparing this and that. I'm not like comparing these two. It would always come down to, excuse me to say, disrespect from other people. So the word legend is misused. The only legend I know that has been used is Kwame Legend. The name. The only legend name I know that has been misused is Kwame Legend.
But that's his name.
Huh?
But that's his name.
No, but one or two legend.
No, but for him, it's a name.
Hey,
People didn't just wait.
Kwame, don't let me. Don't.
No, it's just a name.
You will change the name.
People didn't just get up and be like, "Hey, Kwame Kumsin, the legend, you a legend, Mr. Kumsin."
I tell you, I press Kwame's neck. Kwame, forgive me. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. But I'm saying we misplace the word legend too much. Everybody, oh, this legend, that legend. But nipa kone bi mpompo. Ni album Creme do 5. But it's your friend a legend. Na asem no. Ama asem na chinchire. So let's find a way to categorize and know. Oh, these are legends. Even if at a point we'll be able to celebrate Hall of Famers, then we know, oh yeah, this is a Hall of Famer. Nollywood Hall of Famer, Ejako Hall of Famer.
The Hall of Famer thing, people didn't vote for MPP. Remember the outgone Minister for Creative Arts, who was also the Member of Parliament for Secondary, Honorable Lawyer Andrew Ejapamesa. He said that they would have this Hall of Fame thing.
For that man
around Ghana, they will be going to every region. They started here in the Western region. I think it's at Secondary, right?
Yeah, they started something.
So maybe
for that man, I always say that
he had the vision.
He was never lucky to come into the sector.
He came in late.
He came in very late because from the little time and the things he was able to shake up at that point, if he was the one who was there, he wouldn't have suggested funeral tourism to us. If he was the one who was there, he wouldn't have suggested that. So I think he was just not lucky with the timing and the election and how pissed Ghanaians were and all of those things. But moving forward, we should probably, I know the TGMAs, they've been doing this, but it's high time they started having Hall of Fame awards where it's not even going to be an
Hall
award.
of Fame award, that's going to be a whole award scheme.
Yes, that's not, I'm not sure, the word award is even a mistake for my part. They should just have. I bet they can just make it honorary awards.
No, they can just have Hall of Fame. When it's honorary awards, then we know that you are just honoring them. It's not by voting.
Charterhouse Hall of Fame. Then the Hall of Fame. That one you look at. Oh, the legends. When you talk about Charlie, the legends are who legends. I don't know who legends. So you miss some people and you know that some people they just came to do waka pass. Honestly, no disrespect. You are not undermining someone's work.
But if you came to do waka pass and your work,
you didn't make an impact.
So waka pass, they don't make impact.
Listen to the word waka pass. You came to pass through.
Nobody see you, Seth.
Nobody see waka pass. It's not like you were seen actively playing a role or doing this. Yeah. So I think it's high time we said it so that when we go today if I sit and I say Amachi the Day is a legend, you wouldn't dispute that fact.
There wouldn't be any question.
If I say that Lumba is a legend, you wouldn't dispute. If I say Kojenchi, I don't want to mention some other names. But when you mention some other names, you're like, oh, wait, okay. I remember him. Hey, me tell you sometime, but you don't really know the impact they've had. Because the names I've mentioned, the Daddy Lumbes, the Amachi the Days, and the Kojenchis, they had impact and made younger ones sound like him. If you are talking about Sarkodie, and you say Ghanaian rap legend, because he's made an impact on a lot of young rappers who are rapping like him.
Yeah.
If you are talking about Western region legends and you mention likes of Papa Yankson and CK Man and the rest, it was because of the impact they use music to bring attention onto the region. Yeah. You are talking about Kofi Kinata. The impact he's used music to have on the region. So such a person, you can call him a legend. This is what I'm saying. People will say, Kofi Kinante, he's a legend because he has an annual concert that drives a lot of people here. He has made an impact on our ecosystem. He has an impact on it. So you put him in the category of a legend. So I'm just saying, all these things are things they should look through, not flash the name legend all over. No, Obiya you might tell her, hey, bra legend, hey, bra legend, hey, uncle legend.
When you say bra legend, it's like you are talking about Kwame legend.
Kwame Hanameka, because he's the one who has. I'm sure the name legend that has been misused is from Kwame.
No, it's not from him.
It's from Kwame. It's from Kwame.
He's actually a legend, though, but that's a conversation for another
he's my
day.
brother. Yeah.
Okay, so that's it with the legendary conversation. Let's.